Hello, ladies, gentlemen, and once again, all those genders without their specific, I already forgot the word.
Restraint?
No, not restraint. Endearments.
Endearments.
Yeah.
Here we go. That's like your quote of the, like you're saying.
Listen, I gotta include everyone. If not, I'm gonna get crucified.
Yep.
Anyway, this is, episode 8 of the ExtraCasual podcast, and we have an interesting lineup of topics here, including but not limited to Call of Duty Activision going after COD fan projects, Nintendo being faced with lawsuits over loot box mechanics.
Don't say the names of the people.
Mortal Kombat 1 remake, including some interesting guests.
According to leaks.
Yeah, according to leaks. And something about Elon Musk and an AI.
Listen to the whole episode to get all of it.
Yeah, alright, so I say we start with a bit of a big one. So, everyone knows that you can't really play many of the older Call of Duty games because you're always at risk of being hacked. And like having malicious stuff being downloaded onto like your PC or whatever you're playing on, right?
Yeah.
Which that can beg the question, knowing that Activision won't actively do anything to support these older games. Why are they shutting down clients that?
Okay, we can start again.
Background interruption. Anyway, why are they shutting down clients that will actively make these older games playable?
They're just like preventing people from reliving their childhoods because the games are no longer safe for them to consume normally.
Yeah. Well, I remember what I keep on hearing, which may be true, maybe not, is that these older games being kept alive through like these fan clients is Activision fears that's going to cost them money in the long run, because maybe it's that even they know they can't really make COD like they used to, and they're in fear of losing sales to their older games just due to fan clients.
Yeah, and people are like that dedicated to making the old games back that they're willing to recreate clients for them and everything.
Uh-huh. And this week on the chopping blocks, X Labs. That being the second project in as many weeks to shut down. Activision has reportedly been sending out multiple cease and desist letters to fan-made Call of Duty projects trying to help older games, and it's drawn the ire of the community. Who knew? I mean, like we said, people really don't like the newer games as much as the older games.
Definitely.
As reported by Modern Warzone via tweet below, the Call of Duty publisher has been handing out several notices for fan-made projects to immediately shut down the last few weeks. The first of these came last week, as we reported Anytime shut down SM2, which is known as a dream project for the Call of Duty players that have overhauled the original Modern Warfare 2 with update features. Yeah. What are your thoughts on them shutting down so many?
Well, I can see why they would think it's an issue, because it's not really their property to begin with, but they're still like, they're not making any money from this. Like, it's completely free. My take is that it's kind of dumb that they're doing this, but they have the right to do it.
Yeah, I mean, I guess it is their assets at the end of the day.
And it's their property.
Yeah. I remember hearing something that really makes sense, is that Activision should have hired all of these, modders and, well, not really modders, but developers for this stuff, kind of compile them all together, make an official client, so to speak, and just sell it.
Yeah, just put all the old games on like a client. Maybe, you want to hear a good idea?
What?
Make a client that has all the games on it and just add a monthly subscription fee to it.
Kind of like an MMO?
Yeah. That would be nice. And then like it could get your overall stat from all the games into one like account. So then you could flex your overall stat account in all the old games.
Yeah.
Better write this down, Activision.
They're not.
They already threw it out. You know what? They didn't even hear this.
Yeah, they're too busy abusing female employees to hear it.
Damn.
And don't say that the point's been passed. As far as I'm concerned, a lot of people haven't been fired. People have been leaving, but that's only been the victims.
Yeah.
Okay. Activision is on cease and desist rampage against community-made COD projects, and it's probably now where XLab is the only safe way to play older COD games online, such as MW2, Ghost, Advanced Warfare, and Black Ops 3, without putting yourself at risk. Yeah, especially if you're part of the custom zombies community for Black Ops 3. Like, it's the boy client, which was a thing that allowed you to play Black Ops 3 online with like dedicated servers and whatnot without being targeted for like ransomware or like getting doxxed.
Which could happen on BO3 for PC.
If you play online though. If you play offline, then you're basically safe. Let's see. Now though, fan developers XLabs have also been forced to stop working on its project. They could put out custom clients for older COD games like Modern Warfare 2, Black Ops 2, Ghost, and Advanced Warfare, which gave PC players a safe haven to play older games without putting themselves at risk of any hackers taking advantage of old tech. The video from Modern Warfare points out that despite Activision's best efforts, it's supposedly impossible to play these older COD games online now, as hackers would kick you from game or reset your rank as easily as...
Or give you max rank.
Yeah. Or, like we've been saying to the worst, download malware onto your PC if they know how. These XLabs projects have apparently been protected against this, but now custom clients have been removed. So how far do you think they're going to go? Because they already took down SM2 and XLabs and all their clients.
They're probably just going to go for everything.
Yeah.
Hopefully this is like, I know it's not, and I'm just trying to be optimistic about this, but hopefully they're just removing them just to make their own, which they're never going to do. Yeah. Or at least have a team design one that's sanctioned by Activision, they allowed that client.
Yeah, or...
That'd be cool.
Yeah, or, hire those guys that have been working on it for however many years.
Well, they could just even do it better and just leave one client and make that the official approved client.
Uh-huh. Yeah. So how long do you think it's going to take them for them to start targeting plutonium?
No, plutonium I think is the most popular one.
Yeah.
At one point you allegedly tried to download.
Yeah, allegedly. I'm not getting into that.
Tried to download plutonium.
Yeah. Yeah, it's surprising because it's so big. Maybe just because of how big it is the reason why Activision kind of is backing off, because they know they're going to turn even more of the COD fan base against them. But they're doing it either way with shutting down all these other clients. So what more can they do that realistically? Let's see.
Damage the revival of the old games.
As far as I'm concerned, they're gonna keep them buried. Let's see. Call of Duty fans obviously aren't happy with this, and it's easy to see why. Despite Activision being in its legal right to shut down projects, working on existing IPs, fans still aren't pleased. What a disgusting company, one Twitter user writes, with another chiming in. At this rate, Activision is going to make the entire COD community turn on them. Well, it's not exactly hard to see why. Combined with all the, sexual harassment allegations and, unfair work, treatment, and now with them shutting down fan projects to keep these older games alive, that they're gonna need, a serious overhaul to, on the entire company's front to bring back like a lot of trust that they once had. And that's kind of why I really hope this Microsoft thing goes through, because with someone like Microsoft in control, it could really basically defibrillate, or like refibrillate, should I say, like a breath of life into this company.
Sorry, I'm trying to get rid of annoying background audios that randomly are happening.
Yeah. For sake of reference, there's a washing machine happening in the background.
Yeah, we're going to try to cut it out. We have a really jank setup right now.
Yeah, I forgot my mic at home.
Well, this is what we get for trying to record early.
Yeah. For sake of reference. Actually, you don't need to know what time it is.
You'll never know. Well, actually, it wouldn't even matter, because it's not like we're going to record this exactly a week ahead of whenever we recorded.
Yes, I suppose. Yeah. Let's see. It's highly likely that Activision's cease and desist demands won't end here either, as its company is also within its legal right to target other fan-made projects. I do remember hearing something which is interesting. This is in regards of them taking down the Boy client, is that they're actually working on like some form of Black Ops 3 remastered.
That would actually be kind of cool. But it seems like that game just came out, but it's kind of sad that game is almost probably 10 years old at this point.
2015, 8 years.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Yeah, I'm good.
I mean, they did that with Pokemon Platinum. I mean, they probably released it about 10 years after the original one was made, the remaster.
Platinum? That was like... Platinum was like 2000... Was it 2007? Ashton's looking it up.
Pokemon Platinum... 2008.
2008. It's 12 years, because... Or like around 12 years, because the remakes didn't come out till like 2022, right?
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah. Activision still insists that COD 2023 will be a full premiere release. They report last year claiming Alien franchise would skip a new entry this year. Oh, so they are still working on something. For better or for worse.
Wait, so what is it going to be then?
Apparently it's going to be a direct sequel to MW2, or 2022. So it's definitely going to be MW 2023.
They're just going to go back to the old Modern Warfares. They got Modern Warfare 1, and they're just going to re-release all those. So they're going to go on the third one and the fourth one. Yeah,
well, we have 2019, which is basically MW1. MW2, 2022, which is obviously MW2. Then this one that's coming out will be MW3 or MW 2023, which, I think it's going to have suffer from a lot of the same things that the original third one did, at least in terms of campaign, because everyone knows where it's going to go. Go kill Makarov, go kill Shepard. Half the team's going to die, and bam, Modern Warfare.
You played the campaign of the recent Modern Warfare, right?
Yeah.
Do you know if it's the same to the original one?
No, not even close.
Oh, okay.
I guess
they didn't get that lazy.
Yeah. I mean, I guess it's in, kind of remake syndrome, quote unquote, where, Shepard's going to be a bad guy. But the way that it reveals his betrayal is nowhere near as spectacular. Because, everyone that's played the original Modern Warfare 2 campaign has it burned in their minds when, the player hands Shepard the device thingy, and he shoots Roach, and then freaking executes Ghost and lights them both on fire.
I'm about to shout out a channel that has a really funny clip on it. His name is Polarsaurus Rex. And you know the exact video I'm talking about.
Yeah.
Where it's Modern Warfare players when they play it for the first time. And he's like, oh, we finally made it here. As he's giving him the device. And then he's like, oh no, as he shoots him, and then he's like, he's not dead. He's not dead. No. And then you see him throw him onto the fire and burn him, and he just starts crying. It's obviously like satirical, but it's just amazing. He's just like, ghost, no.
I mean, even if it's satirical, like, people get unusually attached to these characters. I mean, perfect example, Call of Duty Black Ops 4 Blood of the Dead, the zombies map. Like, people said that that ending to the map for the Easter egg was the saddest ending to probably anything in all of Call of Duty.
Call of Duty, maybe, but that doesn't top the ending of BO4, in my opinion, at least.
But, like, to the actual full zombies experience?
Yeah, that's sad, man.
Well, yeah. Well, involved them literally leaving an entire universe behind, which kind of messed up the timeline for literally everything.
And we got Cold War. Not too bad of a zombies mode, to be honest.
I mean, mechanically, it's really good. Just, it lacks the personality that all the other games have.
Yeah. The uniqueness of the characters get replaced by other things.
Yeah, operators, all the maps.
Soulless operators that have like 5 voice quips the whole entire time.
Yeah. Every map was like a facility except for Outbreak.
I didn't even realize that.
Yeah, I mean, there's the Machine, which is,
a facility.
Yeah, a bunker under Noct, Firebase C, which is a facility. Marder Toten, which the facility, to be fair, you can have to unlock it, but it's still there.
That's the same with Noct, though.
Yeah, it's true. But but for D Machine, it's a central part of the map, where for Marder Toten, it's not.
Yeah.
And Forsaken, it's like once again a facility. Yeah, it's a kind of a case of facility syndrome.
Next game better have no facilities in it. I swear to God.
I mean, I imagine for like the first map of COD 2024, because that's Treyarch's next game. I think the first map might be a military base, or like some military prison.
You putting your bets now?
I don't know. Like, I don't really know what I'd be betting.
I don't know. This is the prediction podcast.
The prediction podcast since when?
We've made predictions before.
I guess.
Make another one.
Okay, then I guess my prediction is that the first map for COD 2024 is going to be a military prison map, and they're actually going to have a main crew this time. And it's going to be Weaver, Gray, Carver, and the old German guy. I forgot his name.
Isn't that... Those people, didn't that come from the first strike from BO1? Like, there was a promotional poster that had them?
I don't think so. Weaver was in Black Ops 1, though.
I'm forgetting all these important characters that I'm supposed to know for being a Call of Duty fan.
Yeah. Oh, Strauss, that's his name. Well, I guess for sake of reference, like at the end of Forsaken during the ending cutscene, all 4 of them were dragged away to an unknown fate, so...
I don't even remember doing the Cold War Easter eggs.
Yeah. I remember doing them for the Super Easter egg, me and Jacob. Like, we did Outbreak together.
I didn't do Outbreak. I'm kind of sad, but at the same time glad. Outbreak is a handful sometimes.
Outbreak had a really solid foundation, just they need to put more in. Like, for every area you go to, there's 3 objectives?
3 objectives, and then there's zombies spread everywhere.
Yeah,
they're not dense at all.
Yeah, not including the boss either. Well,
it's like Dead Island 2 zombie spawns.
Yeah. Dead Island 2. Also, I'm not going to be playing that game. So don't expect to see gameplay.
Yep, no gameplay.
Yeah. I think that's all we can really get out of this topic, unless we have more things to discuss about, what we think could be in the future for COD.
Other than Activision, if you're listening to this, for the love of God, put BO4 on Steam, please. I'm just asking nicely.
He likes Black Ops 4.
Yeah, I don't know what's wrong with me.
Everyone has their preferences. I mean,
you can go.
For sake of reference, Black Ops 4 was the game that got me into zombies, and they went back to Black Ops 3. Which, I don't regret one bit. And honestly, I'd say like some of the most hated maps, like Blood, I actually kind of like because of that factor of it's the thing that got me into zombies, so I have to at least hold it in a little bit of a higher regard, even if it isn't technically as good as Mob of the Dead.
Biased towards it.
Yeah. Like, I mean, objectively, of course, I will say Mob is definitely better from what little I've played from Mob Remastered on the BO3 Workshop.
Yeah.
But, it still holds a special place in my heart, if nothing else.
Yeah. So, BO4, back to my BO4 tangent. What level was I, Gavin, once I stopped playing BO4?
Prestige Master, like level 200 something.
I think it was like 350-ish.
Yeah. I think we were around the same point, just maybe I've been a little bit higher.
And then after that came out, Cold War Zombies came out. The first day it came out, Gavin and I played for like 12 hours.
Yeah.
And I got diamond shotguns and zombies the first day, but there was only like 3 shotguns, so I guess it's not that big of a accomplishment.
2 actually, but yeah, whatever.
Wow, even less.
Yeah. Speaking of mastery camos, in zombies, both of us grinded for Dark Matter in Black Ops 4. He got it because his game glitch, and I actually got it, I guess, quote, more legit. And in Cold War, he got Dark Aether because his game glitched, and I got it a bit legit. This man's a master of disaster.
Dude, so what happened was with BO4, BO4, I'm not sure about Cold War. So my BO4, I used to play on like really bad internet. I would play single player and the internet would still like crap out. And when the internet still crapped out, even in single player, it'd kick me from the match because I wasn't connected to the servers. But I would unlock a progressional camo, like a gold or like diamond, and it would count it, but it wouldn't unlock it for that like class of guns. So I just had to unlock it again, and it counted twice.
Nice.
And also the Rampart glitch. Remember that?
Okay, I don't think that was a glitch. I think we're just getting really unlucky.
Okay, so the Rampart glitch / unluckiness is, so there's a gun, obviously.
It's called the Rampart. It's an assault rifle. And this also goes for a couple other weapons, where it took us an eternity to get it from the box.
Yeah, the only way you could obtain this weapon is through the box.
Yeah, and that goes for a few others, like 80% of the snipers.
Hitchcock.
Yeah, the Hitchcock.
That was another really hard one.
Like a couple of the LMGs. Yeah, just weapons that, when you don't need them, you get all the time, but as soon as you need them for whatever reason, they just never show up.
Well, another reason was we started doing these challenges. Well, we were doing them all the way through BO4 in its life cycle, but there was like at least over 30 DLC guns that were added to the box, so it made it like significantly harder to get those weapons.
Yeah.
Like, I remember at one point, I had like 100,000 points, and I hit on the box until I ran out, and I didn't even see it.
Yeah. That's like the bad thing about them adding DLC weapons to like a roster, is that, just sometimes you spin the box once, and you don't even see what you would want. You see DLC guns. I also remember when I was originally going for Dark Matter, it's like, maybe I could just do the DLC guns too, but I just wanted to kind of get serious and do the base weapons.
Mm-hmm.
Because that's all I really needed.
Yeah, I never did any of the DLC weapons.
Yeah, I was thinking about it, but I decided to do it, then I switched to PC.
And if BO4 comes on Steam, I'm going to buy all of it, and I'm going to play it until I'm Master Prestige again. And I will use my words to convince Gavin to get it on PC too.
Yeah, well, just installed a new hard drive, so, at least I have space for it.
True. Yeah. That game, I don't think was high in file size, really, either, compared to games now.
Yeah, compared to, all the other CODs, especially Warzone with, 200 gigabyte size.
Yeah. That was insane.
Yeah. Okay, I think this
topic
is...
Switch.
Yeah, topic switch. Alright, this one is yours. Which one do you want to do?
First one.
Okay.
Okay, so, like Gavin was saying at the start, this is a Nintendo lawsuit over loot boxes in their mobile game Mario Kart Tour.
The boys from Kotaku. Okay, this immediately gets slightly less credibility because it's a Kotaku article.
Yep, Kotaku, we are being transformative here. Okay, so Nintendo is immune to the backlash against loot boxes, and now a recently filed lawsuit claims the video game company used dark patterns to trick younger players into spending money on Mario Kart Tour's immortal microtransactions.
Immoral, yeah. Didn't they axe the whole loot box thing like a year ago? I remember hearing something about that.
Yeah, that was with EA though. I'm pretty sure other companies can still use the loot box method, just the way EA was doing it was extremely bad. They were so like trying to avoid the punishment that they called loot boxes surprise mechanics.
Yeah, they made memes. People made memes out of that, and also I think that was like even earlier to like I think that was like maybe early 2020, like before the whole pandemic broke out, or even like before then.
It's like 2019ish.
Yeah, and I think I definitely do remember seeing something that Nintendo pledged to at least get rid of them by the end of like 2021.
Nintendo had them?
Yeah, well, in Mario Kart Tour.
Oh, do they is this the only game that they have this type of transaction type in?
I think so.
Well, I guess. Well, it's not similar. I was gonna say like Pokemon Go, but that's not loot box mechanics. That's making people get more inventory space so then they can get more Pokeballs and items.
Yeah.
And raid passes.
Yeah. Just like TF2 with all the MVM grinding, more parts, more tickets, more chances for Aussies or Australian weapons.
I'm glad I gave up on mobile gaming.
Yeah,
it's taken such a rude turn.
Yeah, because it's all like the same like slop now. Like it's all like made like using like basic like 3D developer kit.
Asset flips.
Yeah, asset flips. Like they're all like basically the same thing, different coat of paint.
Well, even like games now, like if you go back and look at Fruit Ninja, it's not going to be the same as you originally remember it.
Yeah.
Like Clash of Clans, I stopped playing in like probably 2020, before even 2020. And I was watching Gavin play because he still plays occasionally, and like people still play Clash Royale and everything, but I don't know, like they added, instead of the other base mode where like what is that other base
Builder
called?
base?
Builder base, yeah. They added a new one after that. It's like clan related, and then they like added a bunch of machines, and they just. I wish games could stay mobile games could stay the same, but that's never gonna happen because they need to keep like progressing.
Yeah, they need
to have new ways to get people to spend more money.
Yeah, they need more stuff. They need to, keep on adding more, trying to innovate in their own field, or else they're gonna lose traction. And the reason why Clash of Clans hasn't lost traction is because A, they add like something brand new like every 2 months, and B, it's a classic. Like it's funny to say talking about like a mobile game, but it is technically considered a classic game.
Over 10 years, right?
Yeah, over 10 years, I'd say.
Wow.
Which is impressive.
Another thing is Clash of Clans is unique where you can be on the same level as someone that spent a lot of money, and you could spend no money and be on their same level. Just the only problem is
it's going to take longer.
It's going to take longer because literally you upgrade your town hall and it takes literally a week.
Mm-hmm.
Where you could just spend like $10 and it's done instantly with gems.
Yeah.
Or you could save up your gems and just have to not even spend any money to do them.
Yeah, I've been stockpiling gems. Am I ever going to use them? Probably not.
Yeah, when I played, I only used them to get more builder huts, I think is what they're called.
Yeah, back when I was younger, when I was terrible with resource management, I used to, spend all the gems that I could because I was impatient. And to demonstrate how bad it was, like whenever I had enough to buy something like I wanted in the short term, I would buy it. It doesn't matter what it was. Like Plants vs Zombies 2, there's a premium plant I wanted. I'd buy it. right? And I'd go get like a gift card and buy it.
Go beg his mom.
Yeah, precisely. And like, you know, I give her money, you know, just so like it's technically my money at the end of the day.
I wonder how much money you spent in that game.
Too much. Like even like $5 is too much.
Yeah, for a child, honestly.
Yeah. Well, I like to think I have grown since then. There's a lot of things I've done in my past I'm not exactly proud of.
Well, you have pretty soon you'll be getting adult money.
Yeah, adult money.
Spend on non-adult things. So I guess non-adult isn't the word. On your own hobbies and entertainment.
Yeah.
Could be worse ways of spending it though. So.
Yeah.
You could be burning it. That's probably a really worse way to spend your adult money.
What, like just literally lighting it on fire?
I'm pretty sure that's a crime.
Yeah. I think that's a federal crime.
Okay, maybe not burning your money. Maybe donating isn't really a bad thing either.
If you get a tax write-off, then yeah, sure.
Okay, we need to get back on our topic here.
We can talk about past stuff later if we blow through the next two topics.
Yeah. Okay. Back to Mario Kart Tours, immoral microtransactions. Okay. When first released in 2019, Mario Kart Tour, Nintendo's free-to-play mobile spin-off of popular kart racer series, contained spotlight pipes. These basically acted as loot boxes with undisclosed odds that players could use real-world money on to open in the hopes of receiving in-game upgrades and items. When Nintendo removed these pipes last year, it is still facing possible class action lawsuits over the loot box-like items from a father who says kid ended up spending $170 plus on Mario Kart Tour pipes through a credit card connected to the game.
USD. Well, first off,
that's not that bad.
Yeah, and second off, it's kind of the dad's fault for leaving his like card on the iPad or iPhone or whatever.
Yeah, I mean that's a parenting thing that you would want to avoid.
Yeah, they should really try to drill into the kid's skull that, you know, that money
has to go into somebody's pocket.
Has to go out of somebody's pocket, just like the good old expression. There's no such thing as a free lunch, because you know someone had to fork over some dough to. Yeah.
Okay. As reported by Axios.
Exio? Oh no.
Axios on Monday, the lawsuit originally filed in March, but only appearing on federal docket last week, calls for refunds for all minors in the United States who paid loot box pipes. The lawyers further suggest that Nintendo possibly made it harder to make progress in the mobile game for players who didn't spend money on items obtained through the pipes. Suggested the company used dark patterns to trick players into spending more money in in-app purchases. In the suit, what does it mean by dark patterns? Is it like dark patterns of like in a physical, like emotional way, or does it mean like dark patterns, like literally dark, like?
All right. Well, I think it is that, like, it could be the, you know the game, Pokemon, the Pokemon MOBA, whatever it's called, I forget already.
Unite?
Yeah, exactly. Like, you could, like, pay, like, $100 some and, like, amp out your character, completely give him steroids and absolutely stomp.
Yeah.
Yeah. It might be something like this. Like, maybe there's, items that, like, are super hard to get if you don't pay. Like I'm talking, like, super, super hard to get, like, nigh impossible. And, like, even paying only gives you, like, a slightly better chance.
Yeah.
So, like, it kind of plants the seed in the kid's, or whatever, whoever's head, that, hey, maybe if I spend some money, I could.
So it's, like, kids, not dark patterns, like colors, like, it's forming dark patterns in addiction towards younger audiences.
Yeah, gambling addiction.
Ooh, that was worded well.
Yeah, well, thing is, with games like these, becoming a gambling addict is a lot easier.
Yeah. gambling is bad.
Yeah.
And if you think you're immune to gambling, then
It's
it's very hard to be immune to it.
Uh-huh.
For example, at a bar, do you know what quarter machines are, Gavin? Quarter machines where like you put the quarter in, it drops down and pushes the quarters.
Coin dozers.
Yep.
Yeah, that's gambling technically.
My grandpa would bring in like whenever we'd go there, like he would hang out and talk to people at the bar, hang out. He'd give me like $5 in quarters, and he was like, "Go play the arcade games." And I would spend like $1 on like a gumball and like a bouncy ball, and I'd go spend the rest on the coin machine to try to get more coins. And at the end, I would end up with nothing, and then feel sad and want more. And then once I'd ran out of money, I'd sit there and wait to hear like a coin fall down from the machine so I can steal it and try to get more coins.
Yep.
I was an absolute addict, man.
Yeah. For me, my form of gambling addiction is man versus machine for TF2. So basically, there's a mode called Man Up where you can get like drops. You have to pay a 99-cent like fee to get in, or like a little under. Like a little over $1, depending on like tax and whatnot. And basically, you have to spend like around $4 to be able to have a chance of getting something really rare. Chances are you're not going to get it. For example, like an item I really want is an Australian medigun, which is for the medic, and it's a very, very rare and a very, very expensive item. And I've already played like 15 tours, which 15 times 4 is like 60 total missions, so total of $60 spent, and I've barely got anything.
Damn.
Yeah. Like, it's very much widely known that if you want to play Man Up MVM with the intent of trying to gain some cash, you might as well just throw away your money, because you're not going to be making all that back.
That's like the ideology with like CSGO loot boxes.
Yeah.
There's that like very low chance that you get like a $100 knife, but you would have to literally drop like thousands, and you'd only make like 1% of your money back in the long run.
Yep. Not to mention the Holy Grail, the golden frying pan.
Boop, boop. What's the most expensive item or skin or hat or whatever in TF2?
That's a very good question, because I'm genuinely not sure.
Okay. You look it up while I talk about my thing, okay?
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure in CSGO, the most expensive item it is estimated at, it hasn't been sold at, but the estimated value of it is a blue sapphire knife, I think, that has a perfect pattern. That's like worth 1.4 million USD. So it's just crazy, like the amount that people are willing to like propose or spend on it. But I mean, like at the end of the day, it's your hobby. If you have the money, you have the money. And like I've heard or like seen or heard stories about like basketball players. They'll have like CSGO accounts, and they'll like gamble like for skins and like stickers and everything. Mm-hmm. Like I saw this really funny there was like a really trash gun skin. It was like battle scarred and like a 4-cent skin, but somebody put like 3 hollow like 2014 stickers on it or something, and it like literally jacked up the value like 10,000 times.
Okay. Let's see. 2018, according to DM Market, the most expensive item TF2 skins on the market was the Unusual Burning Team Captain for $6,695. And right after that is the Collector's Dead of Night for $2,450. And then number 3 is a Strange Golden Frying Pan for $2,200. And then Collector's Killer exclusive for $1,800. Then an Strange Australian Medigun, aka the thing I want, for $65, for anywhere between $65 to Wait a minute. This is cut off weird because it says it's between $65 and $103, which is weird because this would be number 5 on the list.
Sounds like CS:GO people are way more into this than TF2 people. Yeah. TF2 community is more realistic.
Yeah. Let's see. Normal Black Rose. That's a promotional item, and it's a knife for the spy. And it's a promotional item that you can't get anymore. Who knew? Okay. I should probably get back to the article.
I think we mainly discussed about it. Basically, Nintendo is being sued again. I don't even remember the name of the article.
It's just being sued. Period.
For scummy tactics that almost every major company has been accused of at some point.
Companies like Epic and EA are also facing legal actions over loot boxes. Yeah. Kotaku has contacted Nintendo to talk about the lawsuit. Yeah, like that's ever gonna happen. So if people
they're gonna email them over are they gonna send a message by Dove to Nintendo?
No. So and whether or not you know this, but Kotaku is on a Nintendo blacklist for being able to put out articles on their stuff. So I have a feeling they're not going to want to talk to Kotaku.
Yeah, but I know Epic is kind of in trouble for that because remember in Fortnite Save the World they had the pinatas.
Yeah,
the loot pinatas, and they also got in trouble recently because Epic doesn't have a "Are you sure you want to buy this?" before you click it option. Yeah. Remember that? You'd look at the Fortnite item shop and you'd accidentally hit the wrong button. You'd accidentally purchase something.
Yeah.
And then you had 3 refund tickets, and if you didn't spend them wisely, then it was just you're done.
I remember that.
Isn't that? No, I was gonna say, isn't that what caused Apple to not have Fortnite on their phones? But that was a money exploit they were trying to do, right?
So basically, on the Apple App Store and basically every other app store, like Google Play, for every in-game transaction, the parent or the hosts of the platform, and in this case it was Apple, they would take a cut, and it was from what I heard it was a pretty big cut, 30% per transaction. Which is, I guess, is a lot. I guess in terms
I think Steam takes 30% too, something like that.
No, I don't think Steam is that big. I want to say it's 10%.
No, I think Epic takes a lower cut than Steam, but Steam has more traffic.
Yeah,
but it's common for companies to take cuts. They're basically giving up their services for.
Yeah, well, they're using it as a platform, so
they got to pay for it to be on the platform.
It's basically It's basically property tax, but for games on webs on specific launchers and whatnot. Anyway, so basically the V-Bucks transactions, Apple will get a cut. So Epic Games started to advertise to buy it from their website, maybe just use Apple Pay or something like that.
Try to avoid the fee that they would have to spend.
Yeah, or the extra the basically commission that they have to Apple would be able to take.
Because I'm pretty sure you had to pay more on Apple to buy.
No, it's that you didn't have to pay more. It's just that Epic was getting less money out of it.
Oh, and Epic doesn't already have enough money.
Yeah, I mean apparently this Epic CEO is already richer than our Lord and Savior Gabe Newell.
No.
Yeah. And Apple wised up to the whole thing, and they just kicked Fortnite off the iOS store. That had little kids on their iPhones and iPads absolutely raging.
Well, then they added that Apple, that evil corporate Apple to their game. Remember that?
Yeah, it's Save Fortnite or whatever.
Hashtag Save Fortnite.
Yeah, or Free Fortnite or whatever. And that they're actually going to be taking legal action against Apple.
Did they ever?
I think they did. I don't know. Either way, they're both rich enough. And, as someone who is from a low-income family, maybe give that to me.
That's one way to ask for money.
Listen, man.
That was a pretty good one.
All right. Let's go to the next topic. Okay, I think that this one's yours. Or
nope, I'm giving you this.
Oh yeah, because
I'm donating it to you.
Yeah, because the other one that I put in is kind of not exactly racy, but
Just
unusual, let's say. So, well, according to leaks, Mortal Kombat 1 will include Megan Fox and Travis Scott.
That's like a Mortal Kombat 11. Remember Shaggy?
Yeah, Shaggy was gonna get in because of all the Ultra Instinct Shaggy memes and whatnot.
What? When was that a meme? Wasn't that like 2021-ish?
Yeah, I say so. Or around 2020, 2019, within that time frame. Yeah. And the funny thing is, it's according to a rumor I heard, they actually almost did it before the meme died.
Darn. But Megan Fox and Travis Scott. Travis Scott's finisher better be him throwing somebody into into a concert, like a packed concert.
Yeah, Astro World.
Oh God.
Just have him give him severe brain damage.
It's lit.
Whoa, shit! Whoa! I know that was Travis Scott, but I still love that clip.
They better have whenever he's on stage and stuff, whenever he's on his stage and you're playing as Travis Scott, they better have his bad auto tune on whenever he's doing his quips and his fighting voice.
Let's see. After a lot of teasing, the next chapter of Mortal Kombat series was finally revealed last week. Dubbing Mortal Kombat 1, the franchise will be rebooted again as players enter an entirely new Mortal Kombat story in a universe created by the Fire God Liu Kang, and apparently Megan Fox and Travis Scott will be there too. Nice. So, also according to other leaks, apparently, Homelander and Omni-Man are going to be in this game too.
This is they should just make a celebrity Mortal Kombat at this point.
That sounds hilarious.
Do you know they do that funny thing where they spell combat with a K? They just call it Mortal Kombat Celebrities, and they just change the L, the C to a K.
But that won't work.
But do you think combat works with a K?
Yes, it does, because combat with a C is still pronounced combat.
I know.
Celebrities would be pronounced celebrities. No.
I'm gonna throw you into the Astro World concert stage. All the people.
Not if shoot, what's another? No, not before I give you
a tragic incident.
Alright, not before I give you the Dimebag Daryl treatment.
I'm gonna give you the Omni-Man treatment.
Do you know what happened to Dimebag Daryl? He was shot in the face during one of Pantera's shows and he died on the spot.
Uh-oh.
Exactly. Rest in peace. According to Colin Moriarty, who discussed the surprising rumor Mortal Kombat guests in a recent edition of Sacred Symbols, Moriarty claims the same person who accurately leaked him the Jean-Claude Van Damme will be in the game. Also mentioned Fox and Scott will be there too. Van Damme was confirmed to be an alternate skin for Johnny Cage in Mortal Kombat 1, shortly revealed after the trailer dropped last week. The unnamed source didn't divulge any details on how exactly Fox and Scott will be incorporated into the game, but Van Damme being included as a skin helps the leak make a little more sense. Both actor and rapper may lend their likenesses to the games, become iconic characters in Mortal Kombat. Man, just imagine, alright, so we already know what, Travis Scott's fatality is going to be, but what if Megan Fox is she just calls in a Transformer, because she's in the Transformers movies?
That would be interesting. Isn't she the one that is dating or dated Machine Gun Kelly?
No. Well, no.
Who was that?
I have no clue.
Time to use Google to look up things. Who is dating MJ? MGK, I don't know. It's Megan Fox.
I thought MGK was gay.
He has pink hair.
I mean, yeah, but oh no.
There's MGK right there.
Oh, look at that.
Just like her finisher is just like a guy tries to like tap her on the shoulder and she says like, I have a boyfriend, and then like MGK comes out and like slaps him and then walks away. He doesn't like punch him, just gives him a little slap.
Nah.
You can see where our bias is here.
I don't know. I think they might like kind of clown on MGK like everyone else has done. I'm
switching to a new genre.
Like in every industry. Like I think he opened for like a Disturbed concert. He was booed off stage, and Disturbed said that they were doing God's work by booing him off stage. Eminem ruined his rap career after Killshot.
What's he gonna do next? Country?
Oh no. Fucking Blake Shelton releases the first country themed diss track. That's not aimed towards an ex, just some random dude.
Fuck you and your pink hair.
You're not a country boy.
I'm fishing.
You don't got no tractor.
Come over there with my pink hair, cause you can ride my tractor.
He switches to K-pop.
Oh, Machine Gun K-pop.
He's just trying to do whatever he can to keep himself relevant. Like he's like the one noticeable American in like a K-pop group. He alone gets booed off stage. Get the American out of here. He sucks.
You can see our amazing bias here.
Listen,
if I were to ever see MGK in person, I would still be excited in a way, I guess.
Okay. Let's see.
Who would you want to see in a Mortal Kombat?
Like
see live action Joker.
I'm the Joker, baby. Heath Ledger's Joker.
No, not that Joker. I'm talking about the Persona Joker.
Oh. That could be pretty brutal. But, I mean, I guess if Smash Bros. Won't add him, then Dante from Devil May Cry.
I'm trying to think of, honestly, who I'd want to see in Smash. I'm only thinking of, like, dumb ones, like Danny DeVito and, like, Bob Ross.
Oh, like the shitpost characters?
Yeah.
I always see people, like, hoping they put in, like, a JoJo character, even though that's anime, like, not originally a game.
Andy's in Jump Force. So.
Yeah, but that doesn't really count.
Well, that's just, like, a smash-up of everything.
Like, I think it had to, like, originate from a game and not from, like, any other media. Like, of course, it could have always branched out to other media. Like, cough, cough, the Persona series, because Joker made it, and there's a manga and animated show that are based off the game.
I'm trying to... I was going to say, like, John Cena or The Rock or something, but hasn't John Cena been in a Mortal Kombat game? I swear. He was in something related to Mortal Kombat.
That sounds funny.
I'm still thinking.
Yeah.
Who do I want? I want all the presidents in Mortal Kombat. Every single one.
Oh no. I can already...
Factions are just their political group, like parties.
Or Republican or Democrat, unless it's like...
Or third party. Add Kanye. They just add all the candidates that wanted to be president too. That's the DLC.
Various, kind of encroaching on time, so you might better hurry it up. Let's see. Synergy between Mortal Kombat game and its next movie. If they're making another movie, oh yeah.
I'm pretty sure they announced the movie and the game at the same time.
Yeah, the movie's being like produced by Netflix or something, so it's probably gonna suck.
Yep.
Scorpion's gonna be black now.
Is he?
Nah, that's a joke.
He's gonna make a black male joke, like the Cowboy Bebop remake.
Yeah. We make a lot of sense that NetherRealm could pull that off. This guy's also being cast and will play the same character in both projects too. The man is no stranger to having slight issues in video game. His in-game concert in Fortnite, which was watched by more than 12 million people. Wasn't the concert for like 5 minutes and then just like nothing else? Or was it actually like an hour long or whatever concert?
You're talking about the Travis Scott
Yeah.
one? It was, I'm pretty sure it was like 3 songs, but everyone only knew Sicko Mode.
Yeah.
But that was a really cool Fortnite concert. Unlike the Kid Laroi one, where you literally just like walked around Kid Laroi's house in Fortnite and like he danced in a little Fortnite care package for like a little bit.
See, Mortal Kombat's guest appearance has been a key part of its marketing via recent installments, as Predator and Leatherface have appeared in previous iterations of the games. Fictional characters from other series may well be a key part of Mortal Kombat 1's too. It is already rumored to include Peacemaker and Homelander as playable characters. Peacemaker's inclusion will make sense since NetherRealm and DC are both owned by Warner Bros. Discovery. Alright. Yeah, we're definitely approaching on time, so I'll just kind of shotgun this next one.
The last one is the AI. So, since AI, I'm looking at a picture right now, and the way I'm going to describe this, I'm not going to even read the article, I'm just going to talk about the way AI is advancing right now quickly, hopefully, under 10 minutes. So this picture is a picture of Elon Musk, like, kissing a futuristic looking robot. Like, it doesn't look human, but it looks human, but it doesn't have like ears or eyes or a mouth. It just has like a little visor for its eyes.
Yeah, it's humanoid in shape, but has no like distinct features.
And the article is Elon Musk's AI generated future wife robot sparks internet confusion. So basically, I read through the article, and basically trolls are creating pictures of Elon Musk in suggestive and attractive, or like something to do with attractive or suggestive, like
racy. Yeah, racy.
Yeah, with Elon Musk and AIs, and everyone's just getting confused about it, and it's really funny.
Yeah, that sounds about right.
But AI is, since the last time we talked about AI has advanced now. Probably recently, you can use it. AI is going into Adobe now soon too. Like they're adding AI editing. Like it can learn your patterns and it'll edit for you. Which is extremely cool. But I'm never going to pay for Adobe, so
yeah.
But they also have now like apps on phones and stuff where you can like upload a picture. You can be like, put me to look like a GTA character, and it'll make me look like a GTA character, or like, I have this really cool picture that I'm gonna show sometime or something. Maybe I'll post it on our Twitter. It's me animated holding a pineapple, and it looks like super realistic. And it's just AI is advancing in a really cool way.
Yeah, that's while you're at it, you could post one of me holding a rifle, but it's like cyberpunk themed.
Yeah, that one's kind of weird, but because for that one I had to pay for it, but I didn't pay for it. I just screenshotted the picture in little tiny mode, so I avoided paying. But yeah, you can like give it like cyberpunk theme, you can give it like anime theme, you can give it like GTA theme, like I said. You can like make a Minecraft theme, but it's super cool.
Yeah.
Is that it? Are we calling it a wrap?
Yeah, sure, let's call it.
This is episode 8, right?
Yep, episode 8. I mean, I introed, so of course you outro.
Yep. This is the end of episode 8. If you made it this far, then that means you enjoyed it. So that means you should follow on Spotify, and you should also follow on Twitter. Possibly YouTube. Yeah. Maybe hit the ExtraCasual podcast and everything. You'll know us by our logo. It's the same on every single platform. In fact, it just recently got a revamp, so... Yep. Yours truly designed it. Yeah. Basically, my job in this situation is I get all the gameplay, or at least most of it. He does the editing. He does the design marketing work. Yeah, that too. I was thinking maybe I should take over the social media aspect, but I don't know. Not really good with that kind of stuff. Yeah. Oh, well. Oh, well, I'm not complaining about it. It's fun. Yeah. But this is the end of the 8th episode. We will see you next week.
Mm-hmm.
Bye-bye.
Auf Wiedersehen.